I'm here with my man Justin Kim.
Hi, everybody.
You know, I really appreciate this guy.
And we appreciate that the Bulwark is in Nashville.
I get the question a lot from people that are like, what should we do? Like, you're out here in the streets doing shit. So what do you say to people when they're like, what should we do right now?
Well, being out in the streets doing shit, that's a good start. There's a lot of good stuff happening. There was a big protest at the Capitol, a counter-protest. Who knows Andy Ogles? So when Andy Ogles has his anti-immigrant hate presser inside a closed, locked Capitol, hijacking Memorial Day, and then hundreds of people show up outside, that will not be tolerated in Tennessee, that's what you should be doing.
Do any of you guys know anything about Franklin Superstar? There we go. There's Franklin Superstar. We love. I was like,
Wait, leave this one up. This one's got to stay up.
The Lieutenant Governor Mcnally was posting on his Instagram.
So the Holler broke this story, one of our proudest moments.
Obviously, I was DMing him immediately. Is this real?
When we got the tip that this was a thing, that Lieutenant Governor Mcnally was posting on this guy's Instagram as Lieutenant Governor Mcnally, I stared at it for 6 hours going, this can't be real. And then I messaged Franklin, I don't want to out you, I know this can be really embarrassing. You know what he said to me? He said, please, include me. I want to be included in this. Lieutenant Governor Mcnally, ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Lieutenant Governor.
The MAGA world were like, the Fed boys are after us, the deep state is after us. Now MAGA kind of is the Fed boys. They are the deep state. The head Fed boy. That is a little man.
Who's old enough to remember Dorf? This is Dorf on weaponizing the FBI.
I can't get enough of this picture.
It's really the stools. Whoever chose those stools did it okay.
Part of the reason I wanted to show a little cash, I get texts from people who are like, should I tweet this? I'm like worried that I'm going to get in trouble. We're seeing all these cowards at CBS, all the universities. We still got the First Amendment in this country. That is not a scary guy. And you're out here. You're in a red state. You're speaking your mind. And folks came for you, but you're still here right now on the stage. Just talk about how you think about that.
Spend all day up at the Capitol. For 7 years I've been doing this, and I keep waiting for that one moment where they're going to say something that makes me go, oh, you know what? They might have a point, and it hasn't happened. I do this with my phone. You all have phones. Show up. City council, your county commission, your school boards. The more of us that are out here holding them accountable, the better off we're going to be. If you take out your phone and you record an interaction with them and it doesn't go well, you just don't share it. When you hold your phone, you have the power. They're not that scary. The last thing I want to say is, I have 2 kids at home, and that's who I think about when I step up and go into that Capitol every day. They're the ones that I'm doing this for.
I want a nightmare Tennessee Republican blunt rotation. People who would at least like to be with Stone.
Ready? Who's going to say it with me? 1, 2, 3. Marshall.